Hello everyone, for those of you who don't know us, we come from the marvelous team, including Yu Minh Thư, Nguyễn Vũ Minh Thư, and Triệu Thị Trang. Well, as you probably know, nowadays, traditional teaching methodologies are boring to students, or many fall asleep in class, not participate in class discussions, and lack motivation. In recent years, gamification has been developed and introduced into education to inform curriculum and course design. Mathematics and foreign languages have been heavily gamified, but history is still an uninteresting subject that few people pay attention to, so its value has not been fully exploited. According to our research, 65% of high school students said they easily lost attention while studying history in traditional teaching methods. Besides that, 45% of high school students are aware of gamified education.
Because of those issues, we will launch the idea of HOH, a gamified solution to boost students' interest in history. While HOH is a medley of turn-based RPG, role-playing game, combat, gacha, and its battle system employs a 4-character team that can be customized. Each character is brought to life in chibi form. There are many chapters representing different Vietnamese historical events, and each chapter consists of small quests. To complete the quest, players have to defeat enemies by answering questions relating to a certain historical event with support from their allies' skill sets. Before each combat, gamers must read a brief story about a certain event. This will help them answer the questions and defeat their enemies. About the 4-character team, each character symbolizes a famous Vietnamese general. For example, General Võ Nguyên Giáp, Quang Trung, Trần Quốc Toản, and has a special skill, like General Võ Nguyên Giáp helps you add 10 more seconds to answer the question, because you only have 15 seconds to answer one question. General Quang Trung eliminates 2 wrong answers. In addition, a points-based grading system is used. The points are dubbed XP or experience points to reflect the studying intensity, and they obtain XP by beating enemies and fulfilling objectives. Their rank becomes higher on the leaderboard as the XP grows, and they can gain rewards from that. The gacha system is one of the unique features of this game. Every time players complete one chapter, they will receive 5 tickets to summon new characters or character pieces.
Now let's move to customer persona. As you see on the screen, in demographics, firstly, every student from the age of 16 to 18 is included because they are targeting high school students who live and study in Vietnam. Secondly, students are financially dependent on their parents. Thirdly, they are high school students who are single and living with their parents or guardians. Next, I will tell you about Psychographics. Students who are modern and tech-savvy. They get bored with traditional form of studying. Students have an interest in mobile or PC games. In this game, it's better to play no more than 180 minutes per day. And XOX is the best suited for students who want to play while studying. Dance, goals, and motivation shows that students want to master Vietnamese history through news, strange, and interesting methods to increase their learning inspiration and boost concentration. They also want to entertain after exhausting learning hours.
And turn to modern format. This game is played on an internal application that is compatible with both PCs and smartphones. About USB, HOH brings interest, inspiration, and motivation for learning history effectively to every Vietnamese student when they study through its unique, attractive historical plot with an emulation ranking system. Additionally, in customer value proposition, after playing while studying through HOH, students become more interested in history, resulting in increased enthusiasm for learning this subject at school, as well as interest and passion for learning Vietnamese history.
Let's have a look at game mechanics. Firstly, students want master hometown country history, but they don't have interest and motivation. But don't worry, thanks to XOX, they are inspired by new learning methods. Secondly, students often study reluctantly to deal with teachers or only study when there is a test. Thanks to XOX, they can review knowledge passively whenever entering the game. Thirdly, they are confused and hard to remember the information in the textbook. Thanks to XOX, they can absorb better the historical plot system by year. And finally, they're unable to grasp knowledge well because learning history in discrete state from year to year without being synthesized. Thanks to XOX, they will learn past events by year.
And finally, about the XP system of HOH. HOH has a leaderboard showing the students earning the most XP. Some students have worked very hard to stay on the leaderboard. Depending on their intensity of studying, these points will go back to 0 and their rankings will be refreshed after each celebrity event such as Vietnamese Reunification Day or National Day. Thus, students need to actively study to earn XP points to upgrade their rankings, and so they can create avatars based on historical heroes, representing them with unique names. And this brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention. Be safe and have a nice day. Goodbye.